Today's video is going to be about a push-up. So I'm going to first start with hand placement because it's actually the most important. Now this is primarily a core workout, but it definitely helps, and you'll see them incorporated in chest day, shoulders, back. It's a great full body movement, so I urge you to keep practicing these at home, and even once you have the form perfected, I definitely would say throw these babies in the morning if you just, wanting to get an extra 5 minutes of some movement going. Throw these in at night or at the beginning or end of any workout. It's a really great finisher move at the end of a workout. It's also a really good warm-up move. So incorporate these as much as you can. So today we're going to talk about basically how to perform them, get the most activation out of them. As I said earlier, it is a full body movement, so it can be utilized in anything. So first off is hands. Our hands are going to come up to our side. Often our body is going to want to do this and kind of go down, and this is where our hands, I'll just show you a quick demonstration. Hope I'm in the frame. So our hands will be here and we'll be coming down like this. So as you can see, the tips of our fingers are probably near the top of our head, or at least to our forehead. Where they need to always be, regardless of where you are, your fingertips should not go past your chin line. So your hands are here, your head should be going over that. If you can see from where you are, my chin to my fingertips. So again, if we're up here, as you can see, as our hands come forward closer to our head, it means that our shoulder joint is actually out. It also means that we're in a position now to lose a lot of strength. When our wrists are lined with our shoulders and it's right underneath, we are provided with a lot more stability and keeping that nice foundation. So a good way to think of it is, again, if our chin is not below our fingers, if that makes any sense. We're going to come up here, straight out. Now, as far as width, no real right or wrong there. It just depends on what it is that you want to work. Out farther, you're going to definitely get a little more chest into the arms, I would say, and into the lats a little bit more. Coming super, super close, you're definitely going to get your triceps a lot more and the inner part of your chest. If they are just sort of neutral, you're pretty much getting a little bit of everywhere. No, I wouldn't say that there's any more emphasis on any particular body part. So now, to start, as far as everybody's like, oh, knees down, knees up, knees down. Truthfully, if your hands are in the proper space and your knees are down, it really shouldn't take a whole lot of load off of your upper body. The problem is lots of times we're going into positions like this and we're doing this. So this is really not effective. I'm not picking on anybody, but I really want you guys to get the most out of this, and if we learn some healthy habits, we can save our shoulders and we can maximize the effectiveness of this move. So our hands are here, and again, whether we want to put our knees down or not, while I'm in the frame here, if we move these out, move our knees out, and then we come forward, so that our wrists are under our shoulders. Again, this now is definitely working where it needs to work. Again, if we go put our hands out, our chin, tips of our fingers, still lining up, and it really shouldn't matter about our knees. We can come in, this is more definitely tricep. Notice where my hands are to my head. So hands are definitely back, and our head is forward, however you want to look at it. Again, If you want to stay knees down, that's fine, but push your body forward and bringing your hips down and tuck your hips in and bend. Now, then, honestly, you're building that strength up when it comes time to lift. You're really not doing that much of a difference. A lot of it's kind of, I guess, in our heads, we just think that it's a little bit easier, but if it's done properly, even with your knees down, it actually isn't a whole lot easier if done properly. So again, we're gonna come out here, we're gonna lift, and we're gonna come down. Again, head to my fingertips, or just like, my chin is not reaching my fingertips, or at least it shouldn't be. And up and down. So we're squeezing the core, tightening our belly, squeezing our bum, everything in perfect alignment, straight as a board, down, up. Shouldn't be this, shouldn't be this, definitely shouldn't be this. Or what I like to see is, when we're here, we're doing this. So we're thinking that, of course, if our head gets down quickly, then that all of a sudden means that the move is done. That is actually a lot harder. When you actually do push-ups and you get used to that movement and it feels comfortable, you'll actually learn that ducking your head down really puts a lot of emphasis, on your wrists and on your shoulders in a wrong position, and actually it kind of feels uncomfortable and hurts. So instead of head going down like this, or we're trying to get to the end of that move, which is what our brain's always trying to do, we're going to look forward. We don't want this. We're just going to do enough so that our eyes are forward, and we're going to come down. The idea is that our chest hits the floor, and we come back up, not our head hits the floor, and then back up. And that is a push-up. Hands down, knees down, knees up. And in that position, honestly, we can add a lot of different things for resistance. So give that a try. Let me know if you have any questions.